Oh, dearie me. Um, First off, we need triple spaced apologies for Zizou, aka Zidane, aka the Horseman, aka the guy that you said was finished and was trash. We need an apology for that dude right now because the disrespect, the disrespect he had was messed up. Dritch, I see you. And as for Barcelona and so forth, let's talk.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
Look, man. Momentous shift. There was a massive momentous shift in this game. And I think that people need to accept that it's about basically there was a moment in this game that changed everything. This was a really good game. A really good game, well fought. I thought the quality of football was amazing. Forget some of the morons on Twitter who said, "Oh, it was not a very good game. It was just entered. It's not a very good game. What's it called? It's too slow paced." Shut up. This was a good quality game, and this reminds people that El Clasico is still El Clasico, and these two teams are bitter rivals. But as I said on my stream, I always felt that Real Madrid always had a slightly better handle of this game than Barcelona. I just felt that they just sort of had the edge. Even if Barcelona played well, I always felt that they had the edge. But when Barcelona went to 2-1, they controlled the game. They were the better team. They were creating more of the chances, and they made it very difficult for they made it very difficult for Real Madrid to say what's up. So at that moment, there's only one team in it. Real Madrid, their passes away, they were going astray. Vinicius was being precarious, and they were just not connecting as well as they did in the first half. And Barcelona, they've just kept on getting good positions. The moment, that was the moment. The penalty. Now, people will say, should it be given, should it not be given? Here's the thing, and it's very simple. Before VAR, bro, you can pull shirts, you can colonize people, you can lubricate people, you can do anything you want before VAR, because the referee, he'll say, but he just won't give it because so much of that stuff is happening. So whenever you saw guys back in the day before VAR, shirts were being pulled, guys were being shoved over and so forth. But in the era of VAR, that's different now, because guys can now pause, slow motion, and can review any infringement happening. So, Longley, you must realize we are living in the era of VAR where guys can stop and look in slow motion. And we thought that it's happening so quickly, the referee can't see it. But if the referee now goes to his head, the moment the referee did this, I was like, it's game over. Because once he goes to the monitor and he sees it in slow motion from different angles, it's over. It's like you're pulling the shirts into the box, boom. Now, I thought it was a bit harsh because for me, I was like, yes, he pulled his shirts, but did the pulling of the shirts really do enough to apprehend it? I don't know whether it did. I don't really know whether that did enough to apprehend him. I don't know whether, really that was enough to go ahead and blow that whistle. That's just my view. But don't give the referee that choice to make. Because once the referee just sees shirt pull, boom, he's going to give it. So once Madrid got the penalty, game changed. But then you say to yourself that for Barcelona, it is what it is. But you're the better team. You have to now react. And I said, look, man, Barcelona can still get back into this game. It's 2-1, but it's a huge momentous shift, and the momentum now goes to Real Madrid. And the moment that they scored that penalty through Ramos, boom, things were happening. And again, you see how important Ramos is to this team. He makes things happen, and he almost even got a second, if not for that amazing thing by Neto. But I think, look, the three subs that were brought on, I think Koeman waited too long to bring those subs on. I think when Barcelona were in the ascendancy, Pedri wasn't doing anything. So when Barcelona were in that domination, I kept on saying it on the stream. Bring on the Us. This is the game tailor-made for the Us. You're on top. It's open. This is a game where bring on the Us, especially now because you want to bring him in when you're winning 2-1, where you're in the ascendancy and you're controlling the game rather than trying to chase the game. So it's a perfect situation for a guy who needs a confidence to bring him in there. But you're now bringing in three subs in there. Then you bring it in Braithwaite. It's like it's too many guys you're bringing in trying to change the whole course of the game. But it's like as much, and Barcelona, they kept on pushing and pushing and pushing. And look, man, we need to apologize. Everybody in here, when we did that match stream, ZIZOU is trash, and there are still people that said, no. ZIZOU wasn't the reason why wasn't the reason why Real Madrid won all those sales. Oh, without Cristiano, these guys are crap. Cristiano gave him a career. That's what I heard. These are the sick things that I heard. The sick things that I had, the disrespect to a horseman, the disrespect to a horseman, and I feared for ZIZOU. Because if he had lost to Cadiz, lost to Shakhtar Donetsk, and lost to these dudes, I'm like, bro, my Algerian bald amigo, who said what's up to Materazzi, what's up? But he brings on Dric, and let me be clear here about Dric. He is past his peak. He is past his peak. He is not giving you that 2017 Dric where he was arguably the best midfielder in the world. He's not giving you that Dric. But despite that, look at that G he scored. That's a G. Like, because you have to look at the G in its entirety. It is the position he was in. He made Neto sit down and say, look, Neto, just chill. Let me give you some of this Croatian. Let me give you some of this Croatian work. Just chill, sit down, let's talk. So he had a conversation with Neto. Neto said, okay, cool. He sat Neto down. The audacity outside of the foot, Lara Croft soothing in, boom, sweet as 3 knots. Sweet as 3 knots. Game, set, match. And okay, when we do the questions and answer, we'll talk about it. Because my thing is that, look, I thought Frank de Jong had a really good game. He had a really good game, and I thought that he's definitely looking more and more impressive. Pedri, Dest is all right. Dest looks all right. For me, Alba, yes, he came in with the assist to Ansu Fati. Great goal by Su. You need to replace him. I think Alba has been playing too long here, and him still being a first choice for Barcelona is an issue. Do Barcelona think that they can do anything with Longley and Piqué in defense? Who decided? Whose bright idea was it that Longley is now a first choice defender? Because realize this. Longley was being played ahead of Umtiti. Umtiti is a World Cup winner, scoring the winning G in a World Cup semi, and he was being benched for some French dude who looks like some kind of creep you'd see like in a hostel, like as a peeping Tom. So it's like, who the heck is this guy Langlets? How are you Barcelona? You've had guys like Puyol, you've had all these dudes in there. And you're starting Piqué, who is a brick. He is still a classy brick. Don't be sweet. He's still a classy brick. And just think about this. You're starting the same defensive pairing that took 8. The same defensive pairing that took 8. How do you expect to succeed? Like, it is crazy that Barcelona, when you just got totally colonized and sexually abused by Bayern Munich, shouldn't the first thing be like, Piqué, Longlets, get the heck out of here. Buzz off. Go away. And you buy 2 center. It's not about going and getting Coutinho and all these guys. No, go and get 2 defenders. Because your guys took 8. They took and they swallowed 8. So look, for me, that's just wild, man. But guys, no, look. We need to give a dub to Zidane and Real Madrid. Please, please. I need apology, please. We need, because you insulted him. Because that's, guys, you have to keep the same energy. The energy you had with saying Zidane is going to get sacked, he's finished, he doesn't deserve those 3 CLs, Cristiano gave him everything. I need those triple-spaced apologies. I need those triple-spaced apologies. I need them. Please, please. Because I don't know what the Camp Nou is, anybody. Does anybody know what the Camp Nou is? I don't know what the Camp Nou is. Does anybody know what the new camp is? It's now the Camp Zidane. That's what the new name is. The Zidane Camp. That's what it is. It's called the Zidane Camp. This is now his stadium. Homeboy has never lost here. He's never lost here. Do you know what it means where you're going to your bitter rivals' homes, which should be their fortress, and they've never said what's up to you? They've never said what's up to you in their crib, and you've said what's up to them now with 3 Gs, 3-1. People need to stop disrespecting Zidane. I'm not saying he's the greatest manager in the world. I'm saying he's the greatest coach in the world, but people need to stop disrespecting Zidane and respect what he has done. Because see, this was key. This was key because if he had lost this, bro, it would have been bad. It would have been bad. But I mean, it's a huge, massive win for Real Madrid, and I think that people just need to just be like, you know what, ZIZOU, you did that. ZIZOU, you did that. Because, and even for, see, the only portion was the second half up until the penalty. Up until then, I thought Real Madrid were a really good team and they matched them really well. And for me, Real Madrid just had a better handle of the game, specifically their midfield. They had a better handle of the game. If Vinicius had a brain, and just had better decision making, he'd be able to do something. He'd be able to do something. Just like his decision making is just completely and utterly garbage.